All right, hello everyone. I'm your host Miranda Carlos, and welcome to Now Showing. Today we have our guest Dannika Borges, and we have Alex Conover. All right, and you guys love to watch movies. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Good, Dannika?
Doing mighty fine.
How are you?
Mighty fine. I'm doing pretty good. You know, trying to stay warm with this weather.
Definitely.
All right, so we have a lot of movies playing, around today, and I want to ask you guys: have you seen any of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, what movies have you guys seen?
Recently,
Yeah.
I've seen Fury, Mockingjay, and Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6.
How was Mockingjay, by the way?
Yeah, that was Mockingjay. That was like,
Oh my god.
oh my
So, I didn't read the books, but the movie was oh gosh, it was amazing.
If you can sum up Mockingjay in 3 words.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't do it. Just know that the ending is kind of lame, only because it's the first part.
Don't kill it.
Well, I mean, it's part 1, part 2, so the first part is just
Kind of leading into the second one.
Yeah, so you're like, oh my god, why did it stop? I want more. But I mean, that's just how all part 1, part 2s are.
Good. Would you recommend people read the book before watching the movie?
I tend to, but for this series, I did not. So I definitely have heard that a lot of people like the books better than the movies, though.
Than the movie. Okay, Alex, what about you? The movies that you've seen recently?
Let's see. I've seen Interstellar,
Interstellar
The Pyramid, and Big Hero 6.
and Big Hero 6.
What did you like about Big Hero 6?
Oh, Baymax.
Oh, so
He's
cute.
adorable. I want to hug him. I want to own the plush toy.
So who's in that movie actually?
I don't actually know the actors' names,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
No,
again,
no.
I know that Stan Lee is in it at some point.
At some point, Stanley's in it.
It is Marvel, after all, so.
I do love Marvel movies. Speaking of Marvel, Avengers. One word, Avengers.
Thrilling.
It gives you chills. How about you?
It's thrilling.
It's thrilling.
Yeah.
How would you kind of sum up the preview for those who haven't seen Avengers?
Explosions.
Explosion.
I haven't seen the newest one.
You haven't
Not yet.
Not yet. The newest one, but they have a previous one, don't they?
The
Yeah.
second movie? No, did they come out with a second movie?
The second movie is going to come out next year.
Okay, so it's the first movie. The first movie I liked.
The
Yeah.
first movie you liked.
Still
Yeah.
explosions.
Still
Yeah,
explosions.
Chris Hemsworth, my love.
I watched
My
it
love.
as well, and I think it's a great movie. All right, Dannika. So I heard that you work in the movies. How is it working there?
It's nice. It's relaxing, but at the same time, it's really busy, especially on weekends. This past weekend, Interstellar, which Alex saw apparently, was selling out. Also, Hunger Games was selling out. Big Hero 6 and Penguins are the kids' movies, so those were doing really well. It's busy, but it's easy, so it's nice.
I heard of Penguins, but I haven't really seen the preview or the picture of it. Is it a documentary type, or is it a Happy Feet type?
It's the Penguins of Madagascar.
Oh, okay. So that surprised me. So how about that? Can you get the
Um,
kids going on penguins?
I just know that it's they start out as babies, and it's explaining how they got to their secret agent life.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I want to go see penguins. How about you, Alex?
Mm-mm.
For something more adult wise.
Again, Interstellar, which deals with actual science that the people praise it for its actual accuracy to science, and time theory relativity, which this movie bases around. Matthew McConaughey's character is gone on a planet for an hour, which then takes up 7 years in regular time
Wow.
on Earth, and that just blew my mind. I mean, it's interesting. It's got the science nerds will love it.
The science nerds will love it. I had a feel. I was I didn't want to say nerds, but you said it first. So I was okay, this seems like a very scientific movie. Is it a long movie? What's the duration?
It is
2:45.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a long movie.
It's a long movie.
Yes.
But is it one of them long movies that you're back hurting in the movie theater, or is it Hunger Games or Titanic where you can actually sit there and enjoy it?
the latter. You can enjoy it. It has a lot of visual effects to it, and those visual effects are amazing.
So it keeps you going. Is it with the same Avengers, explosion type, or more of a...
It's more...
adventure.
But at the same time, you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
It's part educational movie, but seeing it as it's Christopher Nolan, it is part learning, but it's going to be a long movie, and it's going to keep you on your toes. There's one particular moment where Matt Damon and Matthew McConaughey kind of fight on this ice planet kind of thing, like Hoth, Star Wars.
I heard Matthew McConaughey. I'm sold with that one. I'm sold. Matthew McConaughey. I'll go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, after his Oscar award-winning performance,
award-winning performance.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good in this movie. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good. And you, Danica, did you say you saw it? Or
I have not seen it, but it's supposed to be really good, except that I heard the end is, like, it's not what everybody wanted.
So it's a disappointing ending?
Yeah, it's kind of a abrupt ending.
All right, so how about all right, so we're actually going to go to a break. So right before we go to break, I want to basically go on any movies that you guys seen or want to go ahead and see. So stay tuned, and we're actually going to be coming back after this short break.
$5. Nowadays, you can't really do much with it. It's not as valuable as it was in the old days, where you can buy a lot of things and still have some change left over. Sure, you can still buy some junk food here and there, and some other things, if you're lucky. What if I told you there was a website where $5 can get you all kinds of things? Welcome to Fiverr.com, the world's largest marketplace for services and goods, starting at only $5. With Fiverr, there's a plethora of things $5 can get you, ranging from custom gift cards to someone making a commercial for you. Maybe you'd like someone to draw you as a Simpsons character, make you a business card or logo, proofread your essay, advertise your website, write a song for you, or even pose as your girlfriend on Facebook. Fiverr's got it all. From tame and innocent to creepy and bizarre. You can even access Fiverr directly from your smartphone. Fiverr.com. Sign up for free today.
All right, before we had our commercial, we asked two of our guests, Danica and Alex, if they have seen any movies that are currently playing today. Many great and interesting movies are currently playing, movies that people look forward to seeing, and there are more to come. How about you, Tim? Is there any upcoming movies you guys are looking forward to see? Starting with Alex this time.
Well, there are many Marvel movies that have just been announced. Captain Marvel, The Avengers 2, and Infinity Wars Part 1 and 2. It seems like that's a trend right now.
Marvel got it going on right now, huh?
Yes, they got their money. They got Disney on their side, so.
They have Disney on their side. I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, they bought them out in like 2012.
Tell us about that, or do you know more?
I do not know more.
You do not know more.
All I know is they bought Marvel and they bought Star Wars. They bought Lucasfilm.
I knew they bought Star Wars when I saw a lot of Star Wars rides at Disneyland.
Yes.
How about you, Danica?
The Hobbit. The Hobbit is definitely a movie I want to see. It's part one of the third book, or the third whatever. It just looks amazing. I loved the first and second movies. I'm gonna go take my dad to see it. So yeah, father-daughter date.
Oh, that's cute. All right, The Hobbit. I'm really not a Lord of the Rings Hobbit person. What are like some good things that you can kind of throw out there for people that are not really into that?
Well, personally, I like the adventure, the exploration of the Middle Earth, or is it the Middle World? It's the Middle Earth. And then I don't know, the characters are also cute too. Orlando Bloom, yeah. So.
I got you. All I'm thinking is Pirates of the Caribbean right now. I'm thinking previous movies, but also got to think back a little bit. Alex, do you have any other movies?
The episode 7 for Star Wars. The teaser trailer just came out, and it looks amazing. What with the Stormtroopers coming back, there's Tatooine coming back, there's the Millennium Falcon, and old Harrison Ford. He broke his leg on the set once. He got his leg caught in the door of the Millennium Falcon. He had to go to the ER for like 2 weeks. I can't wait to see him in a wheelchair. I can't wait to see Han Solo in a wheelchair. That's gonna be awesome.
So was that mid-production or?
Yeah, that was mid-production.
Do you know how they finish it off, or do you have any guess?
No idea. They're keeping it secret from all of us.
How about you? Any other movies that you like to, or how about this? Any trailers that you guys can basically detail, or have you guys seen any trailers? Explosions. I don't know what's actually going on there.
Explosions. It makes me think of Unbroken. It's coming out on Christmas. I don't know the actors and actresses in it. Angelina Jolie is the director. Basically, it's an Olympian athlete, I believe a track and field star. He gets drafted into World War II, and he gets his plane gets shot down, and then he gets trapped by Japanese, and then he gets into their camp, and he's like beat up by his own brothers and also the Japanese.
That sounds really interesting. One thing that I've noticed, actually, because we're in the month of December, so now we got the holiday season going. Haven't you noticed there's been, like, less holiday movies playing?
Yes.
Like, normally out in December, you see, like, this Christmas, like, back in, like, a couple years back, we actually see Christmas movies.
Yeah, back in the 90s with Home Alone.
That
was an actual Christmas movie.
Yeah,
or
true,
like
genuine.
Die Hard. That was Christmas with
explosion. That was Christmas with explosion.
Freaking Professor Snape up in the building.
Wait, Professor Snape?
Yeah, he was the main villain in Die Hard, where the Bruce Willis kills him.
Oh wow! Wait, yeah, I now I need to watch that movie again.
Alan Rickman is the name as the actor.
Professor Snape.
Yeah.
I was like, he'll always be Professor Snape to us. How about you?
I have not seen any recently.
Yeah, working in the movie theaters. What do you think about that?
It's movie-wise, I don't really care whether it's a holiday movie or not. We're open 365 days, sadly.
Sadly.
I mean, the holidays are the busiest days of the year, so please do not go to the movies on Christmas. I'd like to enjoy it.
Would you like to tell everybody which movie theater you work at?
No, thank you. But no, I don't know. I don't really care if there's holiday movies or not. People are going to go to enjoy the movie with their families, no matter what, or friends. I don't know. Movies are just to enjoy, whether it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever related. Like, it's just for enjoyment.
Enjoyment, yeah. And it also just goes with the age or the generation or just what's trending. I guess a couple years back, holiday movies were actually in the trend. Now we're just into explosion.
I remember 2006, The Polar Express came out.
Oh, such a good movie.
In IMAX and 3D.
Everything.
That was intense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it had everything. The 3D was amazing.
True.
IMAX is the only way to see this. You got to see it, but it's not playing it locally. It's sad, and the only way to view it is either Blu-ray or DVD.
Mm-hmm.
And sadly, with the 3D trend, the 3D TVs have gone out of style. That's just really sad.
It is sad. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good movie. I like how they had the graphics and everything. One question I have for you guys: have you guys been to a drive-in movie?
I have not. I really want to, though.
No.
I really want to.
Well, it's kind of not the right weather for it right now, but
Yeah, not
I
right now.
remember when I was a kid, my parents took me to the Union Landing, the previous Union Landing drive-in theaters.
there used to be one.
Yeah, there used to be one, and they took me to see Disney's Hercules.
Ooh.
I don't remember it, but my parents do, and I'm glad for that.
Aw. Hopefully you had good times there. What about genre? What kind of movie genres do you guys prefer?
Adventure and action, and then also comedies, like romantic comedies, always gets me.
Romantic comedies. Can you name a couple of just from the top?
I think my favorite right now would be About Last Night with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. I haven't seen that one yet, but
It's
I've heard about
it's
it.
like maybe it's less than a year old.
Less than a year.
I
have
think.
to look into it. Yeah, I love Kevin Hart. How about you, Alex?
I love sci-fi. I love comedy. That's it. Sometimes
Are you sure that's it?
Sometimes I like drama. Drama is really good, okay? But mostly the sci-fi and the comedy. Mostly comedies like the recent Pixar cartoons or the Disney cartoons. They have some pretty good comedy by some pretty good writers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're good.
Baymax.
IMAX.
I want to hug
No,
him.
Baymax from
Baymax.
Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
That was a good comedy, but it was also sad.
It was sad.
All right. Well, all right, you guys. That's it for today, folks. I'm your host, Miranda. Carlos also want to thank Dannika and Alex. You guys were great talking about the different movies. And thank you for tuning in, and see you guys next time.